Welcome back, fellas. Top 7 maintenance tips on the Prius 2nd gen. If you recently got one, thinking about getting one, already have one, and assuming you've already checked it out and everything mechanically and the batteries are good and whatnot. Tip 1, the battery cooling vent. This here, it's known to get plugged up with animal hair, dog hair, and whatnot. It's not a bad idea to take this apart and get it cleaned out. There's some steps you can find online. Tip 2, 12-volt auxiliary battery. She's right down in this area, fellers, right underneath this cover. It's not a bad idea to test that, make sure it's all right. You will get really strange electrical happenings. If that 12-volt battery starts going bad, car will start doing weird stuff. Third tip recommendation is changing the transmission fluid down here. A lot of times that's overlooked. A lot of people don't do it. It's a really good idea if you want to get longevity. Number 4 is the inverter coolant pump. You can see her right down there. That thing. They're known to go out and last somewhere between 100 and 150,000 miles, and she will put a red triangle on your dash and you won't be able to move it and you'll have to get it towed. So I usually replace that as a part of maintenance around 100,000 miles. Not a bad idea. Keep your inverter cool, keep you from being on the side of the road. Tip number 5, changing the coolants. Now there's 2 separate coolant loops. You got the one for your engine right here in the tank, and then you have a separate loop for your inverter and electronics right here. I go ahead and get them both of those fluids changed out and get that done and out of the way. Not a bad idea. That's what I recommend for number 5. Number 6, water pump coolant belt. There's only one tiny little belt, runs just the water pump for the engine. 3rd gens and newer don't have that. They got an electronic one. There's no belts on the newer ones, but on the 2nd gen, that's 2004 to 2009, you have that. Number 7, if it's looking like your brake fluid's a little dirty and dark, not a bad idea to get that flushed. I'll throw in an 8th. There we go. Number 8. If you got over 100,000 miles and you're not sure if it's been done, I go ahead and get those spark plugs changed out. Keep your fuel economy and the engine running good for you. All right, fellers, that's my top suggestion maintenance tips for the top items anyways. There's definitely more and we can get involved, and maybe I'll make another video, a part 2, on more maintenance items. But those are the top ones you definitely want to get checked out. You want to go for a car ride, Sasha? Yeah.